Welcome to another episode of NOC Plays. Today, I'm in EA DICE office. This is where they make the games. Got like Darth Vader right there. So we're gonna play Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is the pre-beta. This is actually the full beta, but we're gonna play it 2 weeks early. After this intro, you're just gonna see gameplay and just me talking, and I'm gonna see how's the gameplay, gonna tell you what to expect and when the beta is coming out. So stay tuned for that.
And I'm back in Singapore. We have been making Star Wars content since April, when the first trailer of Star Wars Battlefront 2 was released on Star Wars Celebration Day. And finally, here is your chance to have a taste of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because as I speak, the early access for the beta is now live. And it will be open to everyone on the 6th of October, 4 PM Singapore time. And the beta will end on the 9th of October, 2359. So, in this video, I'm going to go through what to expect of this beta so that you don't have to waste time figuring out what is what. Anyway, if you're wondering where I get all these footages that you're watching, I had to fly all the way to Sweden to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 because they are quite secretive about their games and they don't want it to leak anywhere. That's why they flew me all the way from Singapore to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. With that said, let's go through the beta. In the beta, you get to play 4 modes: Arcade, Starfighter Assault, Strike, and the massive Galactic Assault. You also get to try the new class systems with the new battle points systems. What are the battle points for? To buy heroes, to buy villains, to buy vehicles. No more coins on the freaking ground because we get the new battle point system. So, the first mode, Arcade. It's a solo or co-op offline experience where you can try out the new class system before going to multiplayer mode, and also try out the new heroes and villains. Although in this beta, you only get to play with one villain, which is Darth Maul. Next is Starfighter Assault, basically space battles. If you're wondering why they're not just calling it space battles, because there is one map where it's not in space, it's on a planet. Just a FYI. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through this in detail because I already made a video about Starfighter Assault. If you want to learn more about it, click on the eye on the top right now. But come back here and watch again. Or you watch this one finish, then you go there. I tell you. They did change a few things and add a few things, but it's not worth mentioning. It's more of a balancing issue and adding new effects, so yeah, that's about it. Last but not least are 2 multiplayer modes, both boots on the ground, Strike and Galactic Assault. And what set these 2 modes apart are the amount of people in the mode. On Strike, you have 14 players in the mode, and on Galactic Assault is 40 players. That's 20 v 20. So if you're wondering what class you should play, don't worry, I'm gonna explain the classes now. So you have 4 classes: the Assault, Heavy, Officer, and Specialist. And really the easiest class to play is the Heavy. You have high HP, high damage. The only subside is the movement speed. If you're used to shooters, the Assault and Specialist is for you. The Assault is a run and gun gameplay, and the Specialist is the sniper rifle. And lastly is the Officer. The Officer is like the support of the team. You have abilities that increase health regen, and when you regen health, you get a lot of battle points. So if you want the vehicles or heroes or villains, play as the Officer and support your team. So that's it for the beta. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section below. Also, if you really want to go into detail, our friends at Geek Culture wrote articles for Star Wars Battlefront 2. They write a lot of articles like this for games, for toys, for movies, for the Singapore community. So if you think that interests you, go and check them out. They're good friends, so yeah. And my thoughts for Star Wars Battlefront 2 have been all positive so far. I think the first Battlefront really disappointed a lot of gamers and fans of the movies because they were neither here nor there. But I think when you try the beta, you can feel they learned a lot and fixed a lot of the problems in the first game. And they're also adding a new single player, which is nice on top of the multiplayer. And honestly, the only problem I have is not having more. I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to play more. November can't come soon enough. So to recap, you will get 4 multiplayer modes: Arcade, Starfighter Assault, Strike, and Galactic Assault. You get to use the new heroes and villains. You get to use the new class systems. And if you pre-ordered the game, you can already play it now, the same time as me, because I'll be playing it tonight, and tomorrow I'll be playing and live streaming the gameplay. Which brings me to, yes, tomorrow I'll be live streaming Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta at 7 PM, and at least 4 of our NOC boys or girls are gonna join me tomorrow for the live stream. So do remember about that. Tomorrow 7 PM, Thursday, join us there. And if you remember, I gave away 10 Star Wars Battlefront 2 copies, but now only 3 replied. So if you see your name on the giveaway post on Facebook, do message me on Facebook, which also leads me to another giveaway. I'll only be giving one copy because EA didn't supply me with this copy. I'm giving it by myself, my own pocket, my own wallet, my own money, okay? So you're welcome lah, you're welcome lah. And all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, and tell me your Star Wars story with the hashtag MySega. I want to know your Sega. I want to know how big of a fan you are for the Star Wars series and how you got into this. Don't worry if it's The Force Awakens. I mean, haters gonna hate, but I actually like episode 3. I grew up watching the prequels. I know it's a bad story, but you know, as a kid, I don't care about story. I just care about the freaking lightsaber duels. I know a lot of people don't like it, but screw you guys. I like the... I'm rambling. So I hope you enjoy this video. I certainly had a lot of fun making this video. And remember to click here for more and click here to subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow for the live stream at 7 PM. 7 PM Singapore time Ah.